Okay, so we are looking at the weekly view of the calendar right now, and it has everything color coded. You can click on them and a pop-up will come up. These are just stock photos that are entirely free. I just throw on with the event, and I can show you how to do that for sure. It's really simple. Here's where you can share the event, like the Zimmermans can share the event or whoever needs to on all of these. Time, date, everything. So they just have to click on the time frame. I know, Melinda, you're really curious about the monthly view, and these would be full because I did fill them up, but because we haven't upgraded your calendar to the $4 a month, it's only showing 10 events because we're technically on a free plan. But I did edit all of this and they are in here. I can show you. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to there. I just click on my calendar settings, manage events. And so we go over here. So yes, you can see here we have all the events in here that I've added for the month of November. They're all color coded, and this is where you would add the images. So here I'm just going to click on this one and I want to edit it. And then I have writing lessons, the title of it, indoor arena, the time frame right here. I entered the location, and this would be good for always adding your location on here, because if the individual's hosting this, or not hosting this event, but planning, like Tammy right here, she can share it out and it will have the location there. More info coming soon. And this is where you pick your image. So say I wanted to change the image. I've added on your My Boards under favorites just tons of horseback riding images, cowboy hats, everything. Mind you, these are all entirely free. They're through this right here, Unsplash, or there is Shutterstock. Shutterstock, you do sometimes have to purchase images. It says it right here, discover these images at a special price. I usually just avoid that area and I go to media from Wix or Unsplash, because these are all free images. And so you would just search if you're having like an Archers, because I know that they were a group, so I just type in Archer and tons of images come up. And I just use these as stock images for those events. Pretty simple. You can upload media, like if you have images from the event or previous events, but this just makes it simpler for you guys. And you can go down and add all this information: venue name, phone, email. You could do this. I don't know if you need to. This would be the only one I think that maybe the person who makes this event, the organizer, like this Tammy lady, if she wanted that information. But you could always just put it right here in the description box. There can be a ton more information in there. So yeah, and then we would just hit save. Oh, I didn't mention I wanted to show you the color. So the color category right here. So this is where there's these categories you can set up based off of, like, maybe if you wanted to color code the arenas, but I avoided this because it messed up this, so that when you displayed the calendar, it was showing this color, and I just didn't want to do that. So I would avoid this part right here. So this is where you would pick your color, and you can literally drag, move this bar right here, and you can get tons of different colors, whatever you prefer. When it shows up, It shows up white here, but that's not how it's going to show on the monthly calendar. So just keep that in mind. Like, so if you use the color like bright yellow, it's not going to really work. Yeah. I think I showed you in the other tutorial video how you can just duplicate these. Like these ones are all duplicated, these green ones, the saddle stamps, the Zimmerman training. And if you do duplicate it, it's just click duplicate. It's going to show up right there, and I can drag and drop it to any other location. I'm going to delete this though. Yes, you sure you want to remove it? And if you have to edit it, like you have to duplicate it, it's the same kind of event but at a different time. You would just hit edit. So that is that. Let me go back. And I know you were, Melinda, you were concerned about the monthly view, and until we get the calendar upgraded and the calendar upgraded, they'll charge you on their credit card. It's only going to show 10 events, and that's because it's under a free plan. I looked to see what would be the best plan for you, and really it only has to be the $4 a month plan. So I think it'll end up charging your card around $50 for the entire year, but it works. And then if you can see, we can go by week to look at it. They can go by what's happening today, which nothing's on the calendar today, this month. Oh, it went back to December because we're in December now. So they would all show up like this. And then if you click on it, it'll come up with all the information. They can share it out to their Facebook, any of that stuff. Mine clicked over on the other screen. But I think that's it. They're color coded. They're pretty easy to add on. Schedule the availability and click on reservations, link above. I have this up here because I feel like that's going to be the main reason they're coming to the website, to just view it, but also reservations. Clicking on here. I don't have this page set up yet, so I'm still working on that. But yeah, I think that is it.